So when's the last time you kicked the shit out of something with a big hammer and it actually fixed it? Well, I can say today was my lucky day. Oh, fancy meeting you here again. Yeah, if you're wondering, we're laying under the Malibu again for the trillionth, billionth time. But today, I'm going to fix that pesky exhaust leak where I basically knocked the hell out of my manifold trying to back it off the trailer and broke it before I even got on the track. So that's what we're doing today. Stick around. See how that works? I crawl under here, forget the only socket that I need. Car building 101. Then I gotta get up, and then I gotta get back down, and then you do that all day, and you don't want to get back up again. Oh hey, look what was sitting on top of the fender. The exact size that I needed. It's a good thing I set it up on that fender. It's doing me a world to get up there. Also, I guess I should move my head so when this thing comes off, it doesn't hit me in the mouth. I guess that's if that thing comes off. Everybody's got a favorite screwdriver slash pry bar. These V-bands get tightened down. At least this one doesn't want to come off. Let it go. Let it go. Let go, you fucking piece of shit. One more tool. Here we go. Ow. Alright, go gadget pliers. Here we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Come on. Come on now. Woohoo! Winning. Look at that. Can do that again in a million years if I wanted to. Alright, here we go. Fling, my friend. Go. Here is this awesome piece of equipment. So this has the V-band under here that you can see under my Tiger's patch. It wasn't so tigery, and then this piece that I had holding the Tiger's patch, this is all some Vegas action in the parking lot to get me down the track. It pretty much didn't do anything. It was kind of a waste of time, but got this nice crack here. It ripped the material and then broke the weld here. The weld on this side held, so what we'll do is kind of move this back into place with a big ass hammer, weld it up, stick it back on the car, and we'll be rolling. So get rid of this guy, and hopefully we'll be back racing. Let's check it out. This is what we got. So what I did is, this thing's bent, it's still a little warm. So the underside, it got bent when it pushed back and it distorted the shape and broke welds and all that fun stuff. So this is the easiest, quickest solution. Instead of cutting this off and trying to redo it and match it and all that, I just took and cut it, and then I'm going to clean up the rest of this weld on the casting on this side, and then clean this all up with the flat wheel, get them all nice and clean, and then where this is just split, I'm going to push it together. Then we're just going to weld this thing back up, and then we'll turn our attention to the car. See what we can do about fixing the other piece that's messed up on there. So get this welded up, stick it back underneath the car, and then I'll get the pipe that's bent under there and probably have to beat on that and curse and see if we can get them to mate up, seal up, and boom, off to the races, baby. Actually, I just would like to go get some ice cream with it or something, but you know, wishful thinking, baby steps. So we got this thing welded up. It's not the prettiest, but neither is the rest of the car. And it's funny because the exhaust is so loud that even with the leak, you couldn't really hear it, but I can hear it and you can kind of hear it inside. But outside it just makes a bunch of noise and everybody thinks it just because it makes noise they didn't know it had a leak. But it won't have a leak now, so hopefully it'll sound a little bit better and it won't drive me nuts. Mainly for me, it bugs me. And then you can smell the E85 because there's so many holes in the firewall too. Carbon monoxide poisoning is probably bad, especially when you got a 2.5-year-old that likes to ride in it. It's probably not good for his little developing brain. It's probably not good for my brain because I'm not producing new brain cells, and it's probably just gonna make me dumber, which is not a good thing. Can you tell me how to get off Struggle Street? The real trick is this guy. I'm gonna line up with that because this thing got bent, and I have a funny feeling that we ain't even gonna be close. And look, I forgot my V-band. All that with the song, and I forget parts. Okay, even better than forgetting parts, I have oh, sometimes I feel special. Oh, loaded. I don't think it's gonna fit. I can cut it and relieve it, and then that'll allow it to articulate so it lines up, because these V-bands, they fit, they have a close tolerance. And we ain't even close right now, I can tell you that. And then even if I push it back, it's all wrong. So I'm gonna pull this out, cut it, so I can bend it. And then we're gonna be styling. Figured I'd show you guys too, if you ever wonder why the Maliboom sounded so glorious, it's because that's my muffler. So there's my hand. Yeah, pretty much like a straight pipe, but better. If you like not being able to hear anything other than your exhaust. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lay this down this way and beat this area down and see if it'll pinch it and bring it back like that. If that doesn't work, I'm gonna cut it down here, relieve it, and then just do one of those. So we'll try that. All right, so now what I plan on doing to fix that is I've got this big hammer, and I'm just gonna beat it, because A, it'll make me feel better, and B, where it's bulged out, if I smack it back to the shape it should be, it should put it back to the shape it was. If that doesn't work, I don't really care, because at least you can get out of something and it'll make me feel better, and then I can cut it, relieve it, move it where it's supposed to be, and weld it. But at least I get to hit something today. So I'm gonna go ahead and smack the shit out of this thing a little bit and see how we go, shall we? So when's the last time you kicked the shit out of something with a big fucking hammer and it actually fixed it? Usually by the time I pull this thing out, we're just doing damage and making myself feel better. Usually, it doesn't work out too well. Well, today, it did. Went in the house, got the keys, moment of truth. I beat the hell out of the piece, got it straightened up, put back on, put the hanger, put all the crap. So now we'll just turn it on, see what it sounds like, if it rattles and pops and sounds like a vehicle, or if it sounds like we got a tick, like an exhaust leak. Oh, I need to tighten the bolts up more on the exhaust. I guess I should do that because they're gonna get real hot and then I won't be able to torque them. So I'm gonna torque them, then we're gonna start the car, then we're gonna be heroes, and it's gonna be glorious. Click. Winning. Alright, no friends are on there. Coolant temp sensor. Now we are ready to give it a shot, shall we? Let's see what she sounds like. Roll the window down just because it's summertime in the LBC. If we get lucky, it'll fall off the jack stands. Or do that. Son of a bitch. This car hates me, man. Turns out the good old battery cable. You know, I don't know if it's a battery cable or it's a battery. But if I ever have the opportunity, we're gonna set those fucking things on fire and I'm gonna film it and it's gonna be glorious. Tighten it up, key in, car on. So, not gonna film this is boring. Just gonna mess with it till the goddamn car starts. Alright, so this is the part where I bring you into my circle of trust. The circle of trust that exists in my garage and all of YouTube. You know, this is between me and pretty much everybody on YouTube. So I started it real quick without the camera rolling because I was excited. After I got the battery, the awesome battery cable to work, and it had a little bit of a tick. Not gonna lie, a little bit of an exhaust tick, drove me nuts. So I dropped it real quick, put some silicone on it, some high temp gray ultra. Now we sit and wait, because as soon as that gets dry, if this thing ticks, it's gonna tick forever, because that's it. I did my 110%. Plus, actually, because I beat it out of that thing, so I was pretty proud of that. But I whacked that fucking good. Anyway, we gotta sit and wait for silicone to dry, because if I start up now, it'll just blow the silicone out and then we're back to square one. But if I wait, and I'm patient, and we're patient, you and I together, and then we just pretend it's movie magic when I start it, that it doesn't leak and I kick it out of it and it sealed it perfectly. Don't tell anybody, we're gonna be heroes, it's gonna be great. So, let's wait around for some silicone to dry. That's it. I'm gonna take it off jack stands. I don't know. Do something with myself. Maybe go get a nice cold drink or something. Maybe go play with my dog. Maybe just sit here and watch silicone dry. Who knows? Let's do something, shall we? So I'm gonna go catch my employee sleeping on the job since I have to wait for silicone to dry. And let's see if we can sneak up on her because she's probably gonna be like, "You son of a bitch, you woke me up." Hey, sleeping on the job, fool. You know we got a car to work on. What are you over here doing this, huh? Hey. We got a car to fix. You know we got cars to fix. We don't got time to sleep. It's not nap time. It's not nap time. It's not nap time. It's not nap time. We gotta fix that Maliboom. You gonna help me or what? You just gonna sleep all day? You're just gonna sleep all day. Let's sleep and do. Alright, here we are, the moment of truth. It's either gonna tick, or it's gonna work. Or it's gonna work and tick, and then we'll just have an exhaust leak, but we'll be rolling. 3, 2, 1. winning. Well, that's a wrap. No more exhaust leak. And that took forever to fix because I filmed the whole damn thing. But if you appreciate it, if you like the video, don't forget to click subscribe, click the chicken, be a hero, be somebody. Stick around for the next one. I've got plenty of broken junk around here to work on, unfortunately.